Your dog knows things about you that you've never told them. They sense things you don't even notice about yourself. From your emotions to your health and your future actions, your dog picks up on hidden clues every day. What secrets does your dog know? Stick around to find out. Number 7. Your mood before you know it. Before you even realize you're stressed, sad, or excited, your dog already knows. Dogs pick up on tiny changes in your facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language. Their sharp senses help them detect even the smallest shifts in your emotions. If you've had a rough day, your dog might stay close, cuddle more, or give you sad puppy eyes. They may follow you from room to room, refusing to leave your side. If you're excited, they might jump around, wag their tail faster, or bring you their favorite toy to celebrate. Studies show dogs can recognize human emotions just by sight and sound. They don't need words to understand how you feel. Next time your dog reacts before you do, they're probably one step ahead of your feelings. Number 6. When you're getting sick. Your dog might know you're sick before you do. Dogs have an incredible sense of smell, and they can detect chemical changes in your body. Their noses are so sensitive that they can pick up changes in hormones, infections, and even diseases. Some dogs notice when their owner has an infection, fever, or even serious conditions like cancer. They might sniff you more, act clingy, or seem uneasy. Some dogs paw at their owners or nudge them persistently, sensing something is wrong before symptoms appear. Medical detection dogs are trained to alert humans to blood sugar drops, seizures, and other health issues. But even if your dog isn't trained, they might still notice something is off before you do. If your dog is suddenly acting unusually concerned about you, it might be worth paying attention. Number 5. Your daily routine, even when it changes. Dogs have an amazing internal clock. They know when you wake up, when you leave for work, and when it's time for dinner. If you change your routine, they notice right away. If you wake up later than usual, they might paw at you, nudge you, or even bark softly to remind you it's time to start the day. If you leave the house at a different time, they might pace or wait by the door, confused by the change. Your dog doesn't need a clock. They rely on patterns, the position of the sun, and even your scent fading over time to predict what happens next. Some dogs even recognize the sound of your footsteps or car engine, knowing exactly when you'll walk through the door. If you ever wonder how your dog knows it's dinner time before you even grab the food bowl, it's because their internal sense of time is sharper than you think. Number 4. Who you trust and who you don't. Have you ever noticed your dog acting strangely around someone? Maybe they avoid them, growl softly, or seem uncomfortable for no clear reason. Your dog might be sensing something you don't. Dogs are experts at reading body language. If someone is tense, nervous, or acting in an unusual way, your dog picks up on it. They also detect small signals that humans often miss, like a fake smile, stiff posture, or fidgeting. But it's not just movement. Dogs also have an incredible sense of smell. They can detect the scent of stress, fear, or even aggression through chemical changes in a person's body. Some dogs become protective if they sense something is off, while others simply keep their distance. Studies suggest dogs can tell friendly people from unfriendly ones just by watching how they interact with others. If your dog doesn't seem to trust someone, it might be worth paying attention. Number 3. Your relationship status. Your dog knows if you're in love, heartbroken, or about to break up. They notice changes in how you act around your partner, and they even sense differences in your scent when you're happy, stressed, or sad. If you start dating someone new, your dog might react in different ways. Some dogs become extra curious, sniffing and watching this new person closely. Others might be a little jealous, trying to get between you or demanding more attention. If your relationship is strong, your dog might relax around your partner, seeing them as part of the family. But what happens if your relationship isn't going well? Dogs pick up on tension. If there's more arguing, they might act nervous, hide, or stay extra close to comfort you. If you go through a breakup, they'll often cuddle more or follow you around, sensing your sadness. Dogs don't understand relationships like humans do, but they're experts at emotions. If your dog acts differently around your partner, they might be sensing something you haven't noticed yet. Number 2. When you're coming home. Ever wonder how your dog knows you're coming home before you even pull into the driveway? They aren't looking at a clock. They're using their senses in ways we don't fully understand. Dogs recognize specific sounds. Your car engine has a unique sound, and they learn to pick it out from all the other noises outside. Some dogs even recognize the way you walk, the way you open the gate, or the jingle of your keys. But it's not just sound. Dogs also track time using scent. When you leave, your scent starts to fade in the house. Some experts believe dogs use this fading scent as a natural timer, knowing when it will return. If you always come home at the same time, they can predict it. Some dogs react minutes before their owner arrives, even when schedules change. Scientists believe they are combining smell, sound, and routine to anticipate exactly when you'll walk through that door. So next time your dog is already at the door before you even arrive, just know they've been waiting for you. Number 1. Your future actions. Your dog might know what you're about to do before you even decide. They study your movements, habits, and expressions so well that they predict your actions before you make them. If you always grab your shoes before a walk, your dog will start jumping with excitement before you even say the word. If you pick up your keys, they might run to the door, ready to go. Some dogs even recognize patterns like when you're about to sit down, leave a room, or grab a snack. But it doesn't stop there. Dogs also watch facial expressions. If you're thinking about giving them a treat, they might sense it and start wagging their tail before you even move. Some trained service dogs can even predict seizures, panic attacks, or other medical events just by noticing small changes in breathing or posture. Your dog is always watching, always learning. They don't need words to understand you. They just know. Your dog sees, hears, and smells things you don't. They know your emotions, health, and habits better than you realize. What's the weirdest thing your dog has ever done? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe Positive TV for more fun facts about your furry friends.